Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the different playing modes of the Misa Tribase. Um, when you first turn on your Tribase, you'll see a screen that looks like this, and this is really the main mode, which I've talked about in previous videos. So it's divided up into four sections. Each section corresponds to a different synthesizer sound, so you can control multiple sounds at the same time. And the pitch is dependent on the notes that you're playing on the neck. So that's the only mode I've really shown so far. And this video is just going to be a brief overview on what the other modes are, and then I'm going to discuss them in more detail and show you how to use them in later videos. So first of all, you can switch modes just by tapping the two far corners of the touchscreen simultaneously. So if I do this, you can see now the screen has changed into a red screen. So this is the sort of tap mode and sample pad mode. And the functionality really changes in two ways. The first way is that pressing notes on the neck will play even when you aren't touching the touchscreen. You can still use the large XY pad to control parameters and effects and stuff, but tapping the screen doesn't actually trigger the note. So it's sort of very useful for tapping and other techniques which I'll talk about later. But yeah, so the other thing that you'll notice is over here we have these 6 pads, and these are sample pads. So sample pads are really useful for triggering, a sampler, basically. You can use them for triggering sound effects and stuff like that. So yeah, you can do that sort of thing. You can play drum samples, while you're playing on the neck at the same time, and sort of really get creative with an alternative setup. So that's a really useful mode, and I'm going to be showing you in another video like some cool things you can do with that. But for now, we're going to go to the next mode, which you just enter by pressing the two corners of the screen again. And now you can see there's nothing on the screen except a ball, which tells you your position on the XY axis. So this is a mode where each string on the neck outputs to a separate MIDI channel. So each string can play a different sound through a different synth. And this is just another way of playing the Tribase. But one really cool thing you can do that I like is to set up 3 identical monophonic synths that have glide enabled on 3 separate channels, and then you can slide chords, which is something that you can't really easily be done on a keyboard. So yeah, that's basically it. 3 main modes. Oops. Yeah, and in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use them. So stay tuned.